Hey there, greetings. Thanks for popping by and welcome to episode 2 of the paper model news for this week for this channel, right? 1 second, please. Hold on. All right. Nothing beats starting the day with a good cup of coffee and we can talk. Now, if you're not feeling 100% great, stick around to the end. I have a message just for you. But until then, let's talk about the 133 versus the 137 scale. I personally, all the models I've ever gotten, not true. Probably one and two models in my lifetime. But pretty much the bulk of it is 133 scale in paper, right? And I have reduced them to 1/72nd simply because it's easier for me in particular to manage when I started this channel. Okay? Also, I have created many 133 throughout the past 10, 15 years. And the one thing that always gets me is where am I going to store the models that I've built? Okay, so I have a wall literally with models just hanging on it, and I need space. So that's one of the reasons also why I shrink it to 1/72nd scale. The other thing is it is more manageable for me, especially in displaying it to you so you can see what I'm doing. So that's it. Now, for 133 scale, why I also love 133 scale is the sheer details. And if you know anything about me, I'm addicted to details, especially cockpit and engine details. I have not perfected it, but I would love to get there. And one of the main persons who I turn to when it comes to detail is Halinsky, like the Douglas, right? Let me show you. This is where we so far in the bill. And first off, let me apologize, all right? I know that you have not seen much of the chapters or the episodes with this bill series. Reason being, besides being sheer busy with work, right? Um, I have been diverting some time to other models, and I'll explain later why. This here is not put together so far, it's split. But this is a typical 133 model, and I am looking for a pointer. This is a 133 model. And what I love about it is this. You see the details? Like the headrest, the harness. If you look carefully, I'm trying to angle it so you can see inside there. You see the radio gear, the lever. If I turn the model this way, you'd see the parachute, the oxygen apparatus. You see the navigator. Look here. You see here? That's the ammo can. You see the gunner, navigator, radio operator belt. You see the directional finder. If you look, I don't know how much lighting will show it, but you see the detail of the instrument panel. So this is it. Yes, it looks a bit worn and ragged, deliberately so because I wanted it to look really worn at the end of the day. You see the underside, that's it. So this is a fuselage so far. The sheer detail that you'll find in a Halinsky kit is phenomenal. Okay, this is a framework for what it looked like. If you look carefully, you see that's a framework there. You see the underside here. Okay, and you notice it's not in place. And then you see the detail even off the landing gear wheel well. So there you go, right? So this is to put together. Usually I put the skin together, and then after I do the skin, I then shave the framework down a bit and make sure it can be accommodated inside it. So that way you have a clean flush model. So that's it for 133. 1/72nd, you can leave out quite a bit of the details, but you'll still have a really good looking model at the end of the day. So that's it for the 133, 1/72nd, and that's also what's happening with my Halinsky bill. So sorry about the delay. Now, why I pause it is because of me saying to myself, I would love to get people out there, whoever you are out there, it could be even you, interested in building paper models. And what better way to do is to find a way how you can quickly do this, cheaply do this, and be able to enjoy. And the person who came to mind was Fiddlers Green, because that was my very, very first model, Fiddlers Green. Can you believe that? And here we have like the typical Fiddlers Green kit. This is the Cessna 172. Right? You see that? Now, it's a lovely kit. This one here will be shown this Friday coming, the build for it. But as you can see, it's not bad. It really looks quite okay. And it's how you begin paper modeling, right? You can do this. And showing you the step-by-step how I get it done. Maybe you would be interested in doing modeling. And the same is for here. You see, this is one of my favorite. The Beechcraft Bonanza, right? With a V-tail, lovely kit, right? And here we have the P35, right? With the flaps, there you go with flaps, and it's pretty decent. Now, let me tell you something, I'm not paid by any of these organizations to do this. This is just the desire I have and the interest I have. Now, if you sign up with Fiddlers Green, I think you get 3 free kits, and also $7.50 a month, you get 1 model a day. So that's what, technically about 30 models for the month for $7.50. You can't beat that deal. And on top of that, you have the instructions in video form on my channel. You can't beat that. So get your feet wet, or get your scissors, get your ruler, and get to work, man. You will love this, right? Now, we have gotten all of that out of the way. I'll tell you what I would love your help with. Apparently, this channel, which I love so much, has been going for, it's going to almost be 2 years soon. And YouTube said, hey, you're almost at the required level to become a partner in our program. And I was excited, right? But then they said I fall short in getting the required hours, which is 4,000 hours. I'm 3,200 and something, and I need 4,000. So here's what I would love your help with. I'd love if you could pick any of the over 150 videos I've done and just give it a watch, a like, a subscribe even, anything that fancies, because they do pay attention to if you're interested in the topic. Just want to get to that because I have big dreams, right? And I realize I didn't see much people doing card modeling in terms of aircraft in detail online in the format that I have. So I wanted to do it. And that is my segue into the encouragement I would like to leave for the week. There's only one of you. One of you. Sure, we have challenges. You may have challenges, and situations in the world would make us feel like, what impact would we have? What would we do? What's the difference? And the thing is, only you can make a difference to someone else. One person, a pet, maybe even nature, right? A garden. The thing is, you have a purpose. That's why you are here. And never ever underestimate the value that you have in someone else's life. Never underestimate the value that you have in life itself. And that's the reason why I say be gentle to yourself, because we are our own harshest critic, and we seem to forget how grateful at times we need to be for the mere fact we have life. You have life, and you always have a reset button that you can press. There will never be another you. There will never be another you. And you made it this far, you can continue. I know it took a lot, but you're here. And that in itself is a miracle. So that's it. I won't get into anything beyond that. Oh, except please watch some more videos of the bill and the journey to the bill. So that's it, my friends. So until then, take care, walk good, and above all, as we say in my country, one love.